Hi everyone, it's Reverend Dr. Tracy Cox from reverenddratracycox.com, and I'm here today to wish you a very happy autumn equinox. On the equinoxes and the solstices, I like to offer a spiritual reading to anybody who happens by this video, and just remember that in the spiritual realm there are no coincidences. So this reading is for you, and I hope you enjoy it. So talking first about the autumn equinox, the spiritual ramifications of an equinox in the autumn is the fact that now we're moving towards when the light is slowly becoming shorter in the day, and we are moving into the longest night of the year, which is the winter solstice. Now, a lot of people are feeling very on edge right now, and the spiritual energy around the world right now is very tense. And in politics, and I'm sure I don't have to tell you about what's going on with all that. And people ask me, what can we do? It's just so distressing. And what I can say is that scientifically, in my dissertation, I wrote about the power of prayer and the power of Reiki and meditation, all of these spiritual tools to change the world, to change situations for the better. And the science is in, guys, so anytime we do anything like pray for the world, pray for humanity, uplift the energy, anytime we send Reiki to humanity so that we should all live in peace, so that we can be loving and kind and see both sides, all that kind of stuff. Even if we just send white light healing energy to the world and to humanity, it really does work, and it has been scientifically proven. And you can just Google it and you'll see just, thousands of articles where the science is in. So for me, as a minister, what I truly believe is that we have the ability to change the world for the better. It's our responsibility. If we can send that healing energy, those prayers, that white light to situations, we can change them for the better. So let's do our part, okay? If you have done any studying in the Kabbalah, in the Zohar, it says in that scripture that if there's one righteous person in the world, that God will save the world. One righteous person that's praying and asking for God to save humanity, save the earth, then God will do so. So that's what I like to think, and I want to do my job. And so every day I'm praying for everybody, and I hope you'll join me. So the autumn equinox, I'm going to do a little spiritual reading for everyone right now. And the two decks that I'm using the native medicine cards. So with the native medicine cards, they're more the animal totems. And the animal totems are the spiritual lessons that we go through. So I'm just going to pick a couple cards from that deck for everybody. And let's see what we get. So first card that I get is the elk. Okay, so if you have a look at that. And elk is a very interesting card because elk is responsibility. Elk is shouldering the burden. Elk is doing what we're supposed to do. So a lot of the time, if I'm doing a reading for, let's say, a mother that has a lot of responsibility, or a father, elk will come up because they're being asked to shoulder the burden or shoulder the responsibilities of their family. So what that card is saying is that this is a time of responsibility. This is a time of stepping forward in your truth, but actually working for the betterment of your family, people that count on you, all that kind of good stuff. So this is a time of responsibility and kind of a heavier energy. And that actually works really well with the autumn equinox because that energy is heavier. Okay. Now the second card from the native medicine card deck that I'm going to pull here is horse. So that's kind of interesting because once again, horse is carries the world on its back, carries people on its back. So once again, that's about shouldering burdens. But it's also about the fact that with horse, you have the energy and the drive and the ability to make your dreams and goals come true. So this is a time for you to really step into your power, step into your responsibility, work for your dreams, work for your goals, and you are going to have the amount of energy and the spiritual power to make those things happen. So just believe in your dreams, keep it working towards them, and your dreams will come true. Okay, so just hang in there. We're all trying to make something happen right now, and I'm sending you out the best. I'm sending you out that spiritual energy so that you can make those things come true. Okay, and the last card that I'm going to take for this reading is from the Mary Queen of Angels deck, and that's more of a spiritual deck and kind of the things going on in the spiritual realm. So I'm going to pick a card from there. And interestingly enough, the card is family. So these are all about family. And in this card, it's I pray for my family and give this situation over to God for answers, support, and healing. So family is the key to what you need to make happen in your life right now. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you're carrying responsibility for your family. It may be that you're carrying the responsibility of actually being real with your family. So let's say you're in some kind of a toxic setup with your family. And I have a very active group here on Facebook. It's called Healing from Narcissistic Abuse Support Group. So you can see it on my Facebook page if you'd like to join. It's a free page, and a lot of people are hurting in that way. So for people that are in that group, I would say that family comes up because the family on some level needs to have boundaries set out. So if you're in a toxic family, they need to know your boundaries, and it will help you work towards your goals and help you with the responsibilities that you have to shoulder as well. For people that have functional families, of course, I would say that this reading is all about the fact that include your family in your decisions, include them in your long-term plans, and you're going to be able to hold that responsibility in a great place and move towards your dreams and allow them to happen. So I think that this is a really strong, positive reading for people that are trying to make their dreams come true. And I really, I work with people all the time spiritually, and I would really love to work with you. Right now I'm offering for people that are watching this video something called a spiritual breakthrough session. And what that is that's a spiritual reading with me. Okay, so we do this type of thing for you. We see where you want to make things happen in your life, and then I will channel through an affirmation for you, your own custom affirmation. So that is designed to get you working on the subconscious level. So anytime you're reading affirmations over and over, and I use them all the time, and I have them on my Facebook page, what you're essentially doing is a form of self-hypnosis. So you're trying to get those ideas into your self-conscious so that you can manifest them out into the world, okay? So I do that as well for you. And the third thing that I do for you is that myself and 2 other Reiki masters will send you Reiki energy daily by distance. Okay, so you'll go into our Reiki box, and we will send you Reiki every day for 30 days. So, you know, everybody that knows me knows that I love to teach Reiki, that I think it's the best thing in the world. I would love to teach you all Reiki so that you know how to do this all for yourself. And keep your energy up. Keep your chi up. It's just so simple. And I actually found out that they have a Reiki department now at the Cleveland Clinic, which is a very serious medical clinic in the States. And they have Reiki masters on staff. So slowly, as the science is getting out there, we are getting more and more accepted. People are understanding that spiritually, people like myself, who's a spiritual coach and a Reiki master teacher, we know what we're talking about. And I would truly love to help you, okay? So please, if you'd like some more information about having a session with me, I would love to help you. Love to bring you through a spiritual breakthrough session. It can be done by phone. It can be done by webcam. If you're here in the Aurora, Ontario area, I'd love to see you in my office. But please have a fantastic day. Really enjoy the autumn equinox. Think about the things that you're trying to do in your life now. Set your goals for the next 3 months, okay? And then we'll catch up again. I'll do another spiritual reading for you in the winter solstice, and we'll see how far you've come. So thanks once again. My email address is tracy@divinecenter.ca. And my website is reverenddracycox.com, and I hope to hear from you soon. May you be blessed.